Hello, everybody. I was sitting here just thinking about what I needed to do, and all of a sudden I looked up and went, oh my gosh, it's time. So let me fix my computer because it is definitely open. I turned off the sound, so. Okay, there we go. All right. Wow. I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that, hey, Barb. It was like 7:30 and it was like, what was I thinking? I was just thinking about, some changes I want to make and just thinking about everything. And then it hit me. It was like, okay, what time is it? Yo! So I wasn't late. I was just maybe a few seconds, but not bad. Hey, Camille. I wonder how many are going to play along with me tonight. I did forget to tell you the size widths of the papers. If you're playing along, your strips need to be 1/2 inch wide, 5.5 inches long, or 3/4 of an inch wide and 1/2 inch long. I'm mixing mine, so where are you at, Camille? Let us know. So you can have them all 1/2 inch, or you can have some at 3/4, but at least 5.5 inches long, because depending on how you do your strips will determine whether they need to be longer or not. So, New Jersey, yoo-hoo, that's a good place to visit. I've never lived there, but I've been up a couple of times, and there's some fun things to do up there. Well, glad to have you. Glad you joined us. Let's see. The retired list is out. So if you don't know what's on the retired list, be looking for that. I will be sending that out in my e-newsletter. So, and it's just basically things in the holiday catalog. I know it's a mini catalog. I still call it the holiday catalog. It's been a holiday catalog for years. So it's just like all of us messing up and calling it Whisper White when it's now Basic White. It's like changes. It's like trying to remember and get all those things. We all need big signs. Whisper White, January to June catalog, all over the place when we do these things. And sometimes we remember and sometimes we don't, but most of the time people understand what we're talking about. I am excited about my card tonight. I thought it would be a great way to show you how to use some of your scraps of paper up. We all have them. So I ran across this idea and I thought, well, that's cute. And there's actually different ways you can lay your paper on when you do it. So it just depends on which way you decide to do. Is anybody here going to play along with me? Just say I am if you are, so I know. If not, you can watch and then make your card afterwards and share it with us. Although I don't get anybody to share. I don't know if it's because you can't share, but I thought on a page you could. So I don't know. Maybe you're too shy to share. Don't be too shy. Believe me, if you could see some of my first cards I made, oh my Lord, they're on my blog and I keep thinking, why? What? But it's good to see how you can grow and improve and change and your styles develop over the years. It's just one of those things. So it's something that I leave there so that people can see, hey, I wasn't always, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging or anything, but I have, oh my gosh, Jenny, I am so sorry. Oh, and no meds. Oh, I feel for you. I feel for you. So, well, I'm glad you're here, and I hope we can give you some inspiration and you'll have something to work on when you're feeling better. All right, I'm going to get ready. Turn this around. So if you get dizzy, close your eyes. I'm going to go upside down. So close your eyes and I'll let you know when it's safe to open them. Okay. Okay, open them up. I'm just got a few little things to adjust, and then that's it. All right, there we go. All right, so I decided that I'm going to use Nature's Harvest, and basically it's for the sentiment, but I did use the dies, the Harvest dies, and I used the paper that goes with this, Nature's, I don't even know what it's called. Can't remember, but I am using that paper. All right, so I haven't seen anybody say they're playing along. There, yeah, I think it is. It's either that or it's the shimmer paint that we used to have. All right, I'm starting off with a piece of a layer, and in mine I chose white because it goes with my pattern paper, and it's your normal 4 by 5 1/4. All right, I chose to use this paper, this paper. I'm also using a piece of crumb cake because there's crumb cake in here. And I'm going to use the ribbon from here. So first thing I'm starting off with, hey, Renee. Renee, are you playing along? Nobody's commented, so I guess they're not. The first thing I'm going to start with is my piece of crumb cake. And I took and I embossed this with the, what is it called? The textile embossing folder. Now, because this is embossed, I'm going to put it on with some double-sided tape. All right, like so. And I'm going to add this first. And the reason I'm adding this first is I know where I want this one to go. And I'm going to do mine from the building from here. Now, there are several ways that you can do this. You can have your strips go north to south. You can have them go east to west, or you can have them go diagonal. And I guess that's northwest by southwest. And that's the way I'm going to do it. Okay. So I'm going to take my backs off. I'm going to use the diagonal just for something different. All right, here we go. I'm going to take this off and this off. The rest of them, the paper, I can put down with my tape. All right, and I'm going to put one corner down here. And I'm going to have the other one go up at an angle like so. So like that. Now, because I put sticky tape on the back, I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to trim it off. So there's my diagonal start. All right, so there's that. The next thing I'm going to add, and I'm going to add my ribbon, and I'm going to add it here because I'm going to have to use tear and tape on the back of this. Now this is going to be thick because this ribbon is thick. I love it, but it's, all right, I got to put it up here. It's really thick. And here. I have to see where they go. All right. I'm going to cut my ribbon so then I can take and attach it. And I'm going to give myself a little bit extra of a tail that I normally don't do because I want to make sure it wraps around correctly. So I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to do one side at a time, and you'll find out why in just a minute. I'm going to put this piece on like so. I'm going to make sure I have enough to go up to the top. All right. And I'm going to hold it in place, butt it up against that crumb cake paper, and I'm folding it to the back. All right. Now, that's sticking out, but it's okay because I can tighten it. I'm going to go ahead and put my tear and tape on top, because if I don't, it will come unstuck. All right, and now I'm going to go up here, take my backing off, and I'm going to do this one. And again, I'm following my crumb cake up, and I'm going to pull it like so and stick it down. All right, and if I need to, I can stick a little tiny bit here, which I might do, but I'm going to go back here and add my tear and tape to the back so it doesn't come off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little tiny piece, it's very tiny, and I'm going to put it right here, butt it up against that crumb cake piece. And what I'm going to do is stick this down so it stays in place. This one is there. So if you have a ribbon that you need to stick down, now if you need to, you could put another piece here and here, but I think mine will stay. So there's what I have so far. All right, I'm going to get rid of this. All right. I'm going to add this blue piece, and I hope this is long enough. Yoo-hoo, it is. This I can add with my seal, because it's just paper. And again, it's very sticky. All right, just the only thing you have to do is you have to make sure that both sides of your paper are past your cardstock. So I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to cut this piece off and this piece off. So there's what I have so far. And you want to make sure your tape goes all the way to the end so that these ends stick down. And here's my last piece, and it's going to go up here, but it's got to go on like that or it'll be upside down. So I'm again going to add some tape. Now this piece was a 1/2 inch. No, this one was a little bit bigger than a 1/2 inch. It was the piece I had. This piece is a 1/2 inch. This is like 3/4 of an inch. It looks wider than that. It looks like an inch. Unless I gauged it wrong. All right. And again, watch your tops and bottoms and make sure that your paper goes past the edges. And I'm going to cut this off. I have to be very careful and not cut my ribbon. All right, got that one. And I'm going to cut this one. All right. And there's the basis of our card. So the next thing I want to do is I want to add a sentiment up here. So I'm going to use my Misty Moonlight. And I chose the thank you. And I need a scrap piece of paper here to see if it's, want to make sure it was on my block straight. All right, so I'm going to put my thank you right about there. Okay. And then to finish my card off, first thing I'm going to do is put it on my card base. I thought I was going to put gems on here, but I don't see any over here. I guess I forgot to bring them over. So this is going to go on here. And I'm going to take the tear and tape off the back of this. Now this ribbon is thick, so you want to make sure you have lots of adhesive right around this so that it sticks really well to your card base. Okay, I'm going to add another piece here, and some up here. It's probably overkill, but I would rather have too much than not enough. Oops, don't put it on upside down, just like I was going to do. Okay, and I'm going to put this down. Okay. I hope Facebook is still working. I had problems with it earlier, and I didn't know if it was my internet or what. Pictures wouldn't load at all. And then to finish it off, it needs a little decoration of some kind. So I'm going to put this on here, and I'm going to use glue dots because this is already, I think I'm going to use glue dots. Oh, there they are. This is already thick with this ribbon, so I'm just going to use some glue dots and stick this down. No, you know what? I think I'm going to use glue because this is too wide for the glue. And where's my little glue thing? Oh, no. All right. Here we go. I'm going to try it with the big one because my little one, I don't know where it is. Hard to say. This room is a disaster from trying to prepare for my craft show this weekend. I had to clear off my tables. See, this is coming out really thick. Because I had to take my tables with me. All right, let's see how that works. Yeah, it is, Camille, and a great way to use your scraps. I mean, we all end up with scraps left over from our, when we cut our DSP down, and it's like, this is perfect way to use it. Of course, it's sticking to me, and there it is. Now, normally, if you use a bigger image, you could use dimensionals. I guess it would have been harder down here. For some reason, that one I didn't put glue under. I'll have to get my little thing later and do it. But there it is. And like I said, we all have strips left over when we cut our paper down. And oh, thanks, Camille. And it's a perfect way to use your scraps up. And it can be done for anything. You can use... you can make it a birthday card, and if you have a birthday cake or a candle, you can stick that on there. So lots of ideas and different things that you can do with this layout. And like I said, you can go up and down, you can go side to side. It just depends. I like the diagonal, but that's me. I'm into unusual. Oh, thanks for the hearts, guys. I appreciate it so much. So, but there it is. And I hope you guys will give it a try and then share your cards with us. We'd all love to see different ideas. I'm trying to use up paper and things that I have from the holiday mini because it retires, and I'm so sad that this set didn't carry over. Oh, so sad. I really wanted it, but I guess they figured it was too close to, what is it? Quiet Meadow. So, but that's okay. I'll live. I'll find another one. I still have Quiet Meadow, but I really like the images in this one that you can die cut. So there it is. Quick, easy, clean and simple. And you can use 4 pieces of pattern paper. The gingham ribbon would look so cute in here with papers that would go with it, some bright colors. That would make a cute birthday card, some bright colors, and then that gingham ribbon in there. Oh. So thanks, Renee. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's. I'll be back on Saturday, but not Thursday night. It's Thanksgiving here, and I will be enjoying, I guess, football or whatever. So, but let me get ready and flip this around. So if you get dizzy, close your eyes. All right, here we go. I'm going to flip it up and then I'm going to turn me up. Okay, we're all set. I'm back to my normal self. So, are you guys ready for Christmas? I have so much to do. I have to get packages out. I have to get Jake's package, his gifts wrapped and sent out because it has to go to California, but it has to be there by December the 6th because that's his birthday. So I will be busy wrapping presents the next few days. I am sending it UPS. It's going to be too big and bulky for USPS, so I'll just go with UPS and it'll get there in time. But it's like, where did the time go? I don't think there's any other news from Stampin' Up other than the retired list. So as far as I know, I don't remember if there's anything on sale or not. I didn't look to see if it is. So I guess I'll let you know when I send out my newsletter. So, all right, ladies, thanks for coming in. I enjoyed seeing all of you, and I will be back Saturday morning on the page, and I'll have a fun card to share with you. I don't know what it is. I've got to do some planning. I might do, well, I don't know. It's stamps, paper, ink. So I might look at, I did a one sheet wonder recently, so I can't do that. I'll come up with something. All right. I know I won't see you guys before. Have a happy Thanksgiving. I appreciate all of you coming in to spend some time with me and see the things that I do. And I hope I inspire you to get crafty and be creative and try new things, because that's my whole goal. You know, it's so much fun. It's my therapy and it's very relaxing. And I try to make it as easy for you as possible. So have a happy Thanksgiving. See you on Saturday. Bye.